Yes.
Oh, she coming through. Okay.
Yeah. Can you turn it up a little bit so I can hear?
Excuse me. Yes, I will.
I want to hear Miss
Yes, I
Tina.
will. Yes, I
Okay.
will, sister. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
Can you take your Smithson bag out the way, or you got to deal with the
no,
XL
I would
people?
say no.
Oh, you want that? Oh, okay.
he
He
liked
wanted
it
it in
in
there.
the
Okay,
shot.
leave it in there. Leave it in there.
It's a hater in the room.
Oh.
God, leave Miss Tina as a
I'm
hater
looking
in
out
the
for
room.
you. I know if you ain't got no endorsement, they ain't giving no money. Why are we promoting? But hey,
I'm
you know you
just
do you. You let them know how you let them know how you live it. You let them know how you
Golly.
live. I'm sorry, Miss Knowles. We should have got this part done before you got on here. LeToya want to let these people know how she lives.
Miss Tina is in the city, and I wanted to feel fancy.
Okay.
That's where we at with
My
it.
apologies.
I
My
wear my
apologies.
good stuff.
First of all,
Okay?
can I start off officially by saying Magic 102.1, the People Station. Good afternoon, everyone. On the line, we have Miss Tina Knowles.
Yeah.
And LeToya Luckett is in the studio with us too, showing off her fancy way.
Don't do that. Don't do that. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much, Miss Tina, for joining us today. I just feel like the weather is different. The sun is shining a little
It's a
brighter.
nice day. I didn't
It's a nice
I didn't
day.
expect. You see what Miss Tina can do. You
Okay.
doing it.
When she come in
You
town,
doing
the
it,
weather
girl.
changes. That's what
Lord,
happens.
gee
Okay.
whiz. All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna let you run. I'm sitting back. I'm gonna
What?
take notes from you. Yeah.
Wait, Hatta,
You got
giving
Miss
me-
Tina Knowles online. She didn't call my phone.
Look, I'm
she didn't
just
call my phone.
saying.
She called your phone.
First of all, it's an honor, a privilege, and all the good things that we get to share in this day. This is a special day. Miss Tina Knowles is in the city of Houston tonight. We are having an evening with the amazing Miss Tina Knowles. She has
Girl,
the
you good.
Matriarch
Girl, you
book
good. Girl, you
out.
good.
We're talking #1 New York
Oh yeah,
Times
congratulations.
bestseller. You better address her as such.
You right.
#1.
I'm gonna just start calling you Miss Number
New
One.
York Times bestseller. If y'all ain't got Matriarch yet, what you waiting on? What are you waiting on?
Girl, you need to get you a new PR person. That's what I'm.
First of all,
Okay, can we let her talk now?
I need to hire LeToya.
That's what I'm saying. That's who you need. She over here working it. She worked me like she got me up here
I
on.
know
Yeah.
that's right.
look,
So-
I knew this was going to be a special night. You know, it's every time she comes into town. First of all, she gonna go to her favorite restaurants. She gonna see the fam, do all the things. But the fact that we get to like celebrate with her and honor her tonight, give her flowers.
Right. I dig that.
At this event and just kind of get an up close and personal and just a little snippet. I'm sure they're not gonna give a whole shebang about what's going on in the book because we want to read it for ourselves.
True.
But I think I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Kelly Rowland is hosting tonight.
Yeah.
She will be in the building. So Miss Tina, tell me what we can expect tonight.
Well, we can expect, just good down home Houston love. And I think in the last two we've laughed, we've cried, we've just chopped it up last night. Not the other night. What day is it? I'm so tired.
It's Monday. You just got off a flight. Don't worry about it.
Mercy.
Yes.
Friday we did with Keke Palmer and Jennifer Hudson, and it was really amazing. Jennifer brought the house down, and Keke was hilarious, and we just had a good time. But people laughed, they cried, they learned things. Not that I'm a teacher, but I have raised children, and I gave all the whatever knowledge I have, and it's just gonna be a great time in Houston because that's my hometown.
Yeah.
So I know people will really relate to the stories. In the book we talk about places, landmarks in Houston, and all the people there, and it's just such a supportive, loving place Houston is. So it's going to be different. And I have a really special guest that you guys would never expect that's showing up. That's going to be really.
Miss Knowles, you can't say stuff like that. 'Cause then, you can't. Now, if we was in New York and you said that, you can't say that kind of stuff in Houston and just throw it out there. I got very special. Yes, you can't. You can't say that. You can't. You know what kind of drama you gonna bring by saying that. But you know what? You do what you gotta do. That's all. You know what? You Mama Tina knows. You do what you want to. You right. Let me shut up again.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Let me shut up again.
I'm just saying. Now, can I ask you, I know we've had conversation about this, and I know you didn't write this book overnight. What inspired you to even want to write a book in the first place?
Right.
Well, when I got a divorce, I was 59 years old, and for some reason I was just in this panic that I wanted to leave just kind of a roadmap of my life for my grandkids and my great-grandchildren, because I never got to meet my grandmother, and my kids never got to meet my mom, so they didn't meet their grandmother. And I was like, oh, my God. I just was thinking about mortality and my own mortality, and just that I wanted to leave the real story for them, because, people talk a bunch of stuff about us and create a bunch of lies.
No, they don't. Who talking about y'all? Who talking about y'all? I ain't heard nothing.
Nowhere in the city of Houston. That's not happening.
I ain't heard nothing.
Oh, well, that's that's hometown. But I just wanted to tell the story from my own mouth.
That's good. That's good. I just feel like sometimes writing books can be therapy. It can be therapeutic, because you're getting to, everything that you might have felt you might have been suffering in silence, or things that you couldn't say, or you were worried about what other people had to say. Like, to put things in your own words and share your own feelings, that's got to be therapeutic. Is that how the process was for you?
It was very healing for me. And a lot of things that I didn't realize really affected me or hurt me or traumatized me, really. When I wrote about them, I cried and I let them go, So I advise everybody to write the book, write their own story.
Yes, ma'am.
Even if it's just for your grandchildren.
Yeah. I mean, journaling. I go to therapy. Yeah, journaling is super important, because you, like she said, you're getting it out. You kind of answered this question already, but do you feel like there were harder chapters to write than others?
Ooh, yes. Yeah, about the hard times, about things that I went through growing up in Galveston with racism, and it goes into that. It goes into the history of that. And just, I've had some really, really traumatic times in my life. I just didn't realize it, because when you're a survivor, you just keep moving. Yeah. And, you just you're just trying to get through it, and you don't ever really process it or deal with it. And I've been in therapy for 28 years. But
same.
It was different writing it. And not somebody just asking me questions, but me just pouring my heart out was a different process. But it was very healing for me.
Ms. Knowles.
And at this point, it's something about turning 70 that you don't give a shit what other people think.
Period.
That's really the real deal.
First of all,
okay, I didn't see that one coming.
We get our small doses on Instagram of Mama Tina with, when she does her jokes and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: she gonna keep it real.
But how did you learn to start dealing with other people's opinions about you and your family? Being thrust into the spotlight is not something you expect, because it's supposed to be on your daughter and her friends and whatever they doing, but all of a sudden it's on you, and you've embraced it very well.
Well, thank you. It's kind of hard sometimes, because I'm a behind the scene person, and this is new for me. And it's a lot of pressure. I admire LeToya and all the entertainers, because even getting ready and picking the right thing to wear, because I'm a repeat offender.
We're gonna wear it one more time,
but it still look good every time.
And you're gonna see it a bunch of times. But you can't do that when you're doing this kind of stuff.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I want to say, and speaking of fashion, because this woman, and I don't think y'all realize this, because we started out at such a young age, I was under her roof at the age of 12, 13 years old. Mm-hmm. So she was very influential in my life. I saw the way she carried herself. I saw the way, baby, that the fit was fitting every time she walked out the door. The nails was going to be red. The lips was going to be red. It was going to be cute every time. And she kind of was a big part of kind of seeing how a woman is supposed to carry themselves.
Right.
And she's always done that. So, yeah, she can be a repeat offender, but she going to make it look good every time. And she going to spice it up, razzle it, dazzle it.
Like you said, you 70. If you want to repeat it,
and
girl.
She should.
Repeat it. Don't let these people out here get to you. Wear it again, child.
Yeah, as you should. It's yours.
Listen, I have to say something though. You know, LeToya on Instagram, talking about Instagram. But anyway, I remember when you said, y'all are talking about, she's so pretty, but she can't keep a man.
Ooh.
Well, I don't want to keep the man unless
Period.
he is right. And I was like, man, praise the Lord.
We shared a text on that.
Second that emotion. We shared a text
We
on
shared
that.
a text
I was
on
like,
that.
Girl,
Now, Miss Knowles, I wasn't trying to go into that because I'm trying to let you have some stuff in the book, okay? Let me just let it be in the book.
let that be in the book.
I'm
Let
telling
it rest.
you.
But
I'm telling
that,
you.
she just said what I was thinking.
I understand.
You know when somebody just says what you're thinking?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And I would have got in trouble because my kids get on me about posting stuff like that.
I can't
So I was
imagine.
like,
I would
LeToya,
love to be in the room
let
for
me
that.
repost that one.
Look, I'm telling you right now, and she knows this too. Like, I'm gonna keep it as real as it gets. I know
Yes, you are.
I know where the line is. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
still want to keep my private life private, but at the same time, I
Right.
know there's so many women and men who have been through some of the same things that I've been through.
That's right.
And I feel like also that's why I'm a relatable person, or people will say,
Yeah.
"Oh, she down to
Right.
earth." Hatta, don't start with me. Anyways, and I just feel like, why not share your story? There's so many people going through, especially in
That's
today's times. People don't want to feel alone. And
No.
that's why I'm so happy Miss Tina wrote this book, because with her sharing her story and with people, you know, they look at you guys' family as iconic, untouchable. They ain't never been through nothing. They're perfect. They're da-da-da-da.
Oh, please.
And it's like,
Oh,
they look, but that's what I leave that to Miss Tina to say it like that, because that's who she is. She gonna keep it real, and that's why I'm so glad that there's a book like this where you can say, "Hey, man, it doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter what level you might think we're on. We still go through things, but God has kept us."
I dig
So
that.
that's why
God
I'm
is
so
good. He's always
happy to
there.
get into these pages, because people need this, especially at a time like this. This is necessary.
Yes.
So I'm excited about the book. I'm excited about sharing a laugh, a tear, and a hoop and a holler tonight. We're gonna be in Sugarland tonight, right?
Sugarland, you're going to be at the Smart Financial. 6 o'clock, doors will open. So please, y'all, please, my people, please be on time.
Come on,
Please
y'all.
be on time. Please be on time for the matriarch, please.
Oh,
Please.
my gosh,
It's
y'all
the book, it's
got-
the person. Please be on time. I only have one question. I got a 2-year-old now. Let him grow up and be a rich kid. Let me tell you something, Miss Tina. I ain't trying to see nobody no more. I ain't trying to do nothing
You ain't
no
trying to
more.
see nobody now.
I ain't trying to move around no more. Listen, don't let me have a rich child. I'm not doing nothing no more.
First
Don't
of all,
call me.
She
love
has
it.
raised icons, plural.
But here's this my question.
Plural.
Why are you still motivated? You've already been successful. You've already done businesses. You already. Now here you are on this page of your life, and you creating another. I'm gonna do this one too. Why continue to do this? Because the truth of the matter is, you don't have to at this point. And if I ever get to be like you, I ain't going to. There used to be a guy named that Hatta. We don't know where he went. We don't know what he doing.
Where did he go?
But it was clear they already knew if mine got it, he's not gonna be seen no more. So I'm just curious, why are you still motivated to even keep doing it?
What's the meme? There will be signs. There will be traces of Hatta.
That's right.
There will be signs.
There will be signs. You will know. Oh, he drifting out, y'all. Better see him now. But why are you still motivated to continue doing great things? That's my only question. I really have.
Because it keeps me young.
Okay.
And keeps my spirit up. And I don't know what I would do if I didn't have anything to do.
Enjoy their money, girl. Enjoy the money. Enjoy that
Hold on.
beach.
I'm going to stop you right here.
No.
Hey,
My
let me be
money
very
don't
clear.
matter. That ain't my money.
Let me be
It
clear.
don't gotta be. I made the child. The child money is my money. That's the way I look at it.
Men, I tell you,
Okay,
Miss
maybe
Tina
I'm
got
maybe I'm
businesses.
different. Okay.
Miss Tina got businesses. It was so funny. Me
that's
and Miss
what I'm
Tina on the phone
saying.
yesterday, and she was ripping and running and doing all this. And I'm like, she was like, I got sacred this, and I got this over here. I got to be the stylist
You
for this.
saying
and I
exactly what I'm
and
saying.
I'm like, she's still doing it.
Why? Again,
But she's still making her own.
Why?
I mean,
I've done it. I don't got nothing to prove.
I do feel the woman that I know.
All right,
The
Miss
woman
Knowles,
that
I'm
I
just saying,
know.
if I get 70, I'm done.
Let me tell you,
Let
Hatta.
me get
I
there.
know that's
The
right.
I'm on
woman
beach.
that I know.
But I admire you and love what you're doing. But don't
was
let me get
waking
there.
up at 6, 7, 8 in the morning, getting the school lunches ready, making sure that we were in rehearsals, doing what
get
we
it.
had to do,
Yes.
planning our outfits,
I get it.
then headed out the door to go to Headliner's hair salon, line, whipping up about 16 heads by the end of the day. We might stop through and do a live performance and beg folks for change to get an Astroworld season pass.
And I did all that so I can be here today and don't gotta do it no more. You still making my point.
She don't sound. When I tell you a motivated person. A boss woman is always going to be a boss. And that's why it's probably unsettling to her. You can be a boss on the beach, and I'm sure she's had her toes in the sand probably yesterday. But at the same time, a boss woman, it's kind of like out of your nature to just be sitting somewhere or not or
I don't
not
know how to do it.
Yeah, my granddaddy, 90 years old, we had to beg him to close down his shop. He was on his feet for I don't know how many years. They just, and I feel like once you get settled.
I'm praying for my opportunity then. That's all I'm saying. I'm praying for my opportunity.
Please get this man a few more days off.
I'm going to show all those that don't know how, I'm going to show y'all how.
Boss, give me that chance so I can show y'all how. Get this man an extended vacation because he's saying he's tired. After all this,
I'm saying
this is what he's saying.
Let my family come into that. I'm just saying I'm done. But Miss Tina, salute to you.
Yes.
Number one time seller. Yes.
New York
Times seller. Okay, get me right, girl. Get me right.
Best-selling author.
Best-selling author.
Okay.
Number one. Okay.
And can we talk about? We got it's a whole brand. Can we talk about that?
The brand, yes.
I'm sure you talk about the development, like how you developed the line. You guys developed the line
it's
and everything,
in the book.
right? I'm sure it's in the book.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's in the book.
Yeah. I talk about headliners too.
It's in the number one book.
Don't point me to the pages. I know where the book is. Don't tell me what to do.
Look, we can fight with her off the line. We don't.
That's fine.
Everybody don't need to be in our own personal business.
Y'all need to have LeToya needs to be your co-host.
Oh Lord! Let's not put that out there.
Look at Miss Tina over here prophesying.
Okay.
Y'all didn't know she was a bishop too.
All right, tell them where they're going to be tonight. She got stuff to do right now. Hurry up. Come on.
Where is she? We're going to be in Sugar Land.
Sugar Land.
We're going to be
Smart
Sugar Land.
Financial Center.
Smart Financial Center. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Ladies, if you have not got your, ladies and gentlemen, what am I just talking about? This ain't just for the ladies, for everybody.
Yeah,
the city of Houston, get your tickets if you have not already. Don't come to the door telling me my cousin got my ticket, okay? Get your ticket now.
Unless your cousin got your ticket.
Yes. But y'all better settle that around 4:30 or 4:25. Don't be coming up in there at 6 p.m. talking about I can't find and hitting on your pockets.
No excuses.
So get your tickets if you haven't already in advance. But also make sure you get there early. You know how parking is at Smart Financial. Yeah. So we want to be there. We want to be present for this conversation. We want to be settled. We don't want to be rushing in, having whiplash and all the things because y'all running late. So we're going to honor Miss Tina by being on time tonight. Okay, we're going to celebrate the Matriarch and all of her good things. Give her flowers tonight. And this is a safe space. This is a safe space for her to share. We are welcoming her back to her hometown.
Yes.
So we're going to be on our best behaviors. Okay.
I feel like I just got reprimanded.
You did not get reprimanded. I'm just letting y'all know. It's the way things are going down.
Okay, the book is Matriarch. It's called Matriarch, An Evening with Miss Tina Knowles. It's at the Smart Financial. It is tonight, 6 o'clock. We will definitely all see you there. Miss Knowles, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. But, after you go through this week, go ahead and start working on what I call the Mad Hatter plan. You ain't got to do nothing no more. It's nothing to prove to nobody. Girl, sit on that beach and go on, sit on that beach and chill, child. Chill. Just chill.
All right. I love you guys.
Yes, and shout out to Kelly Rowland, who will be in the building tonight. Y'all don't want to miss this. Okay? Right. And Miss Tina said there's a surprise. I'm going to leave it right there.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Miss Tina.
And also, Yolanda Adams is coming by to sing a song.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That saved me so many times when I was going through it. And so I cannot wait to see her sing.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be a beautiful homecoming and a celebration of all things Houston. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Thank you, LeToya Luckett. And even with Miss Tina Knowles. Thank you so much, man.
Love
We will
you,
see you
Tina.
tonight. Have a great one, okay?
See you tonight.
Thank
see
you
tonight.
Bye.
Bye.